Hey guys, Jason, Mike. We're back with another episode of Interview with the Escape Room Guys. You may recognize Andrew from Room Escape DC, but he is now the general manager and puzzle designer extraordinaire at Bond's Escape Room. I don't know which you can see up or down, but anyway. So we're at a new location. We'll have Andrew give you a little background on that, but we just played
Enchanted Castle.
The Enchanted Castle, as Mike said, in different room, fantasy style. We haven't really done real fantasy stuff in a long time or ever, so that was pretty cool. But
Go ahead.
Tell us a little about the new place.
No, I was going to say very cool because they don't have any standard locks in the room.
Oh, yeah.
So going back to the whole fantasy aspect, it's nice to go into a fantasy room and not actually have combination locks to open. So kudos to that.
Because the fantasy would then be not having to open the lock.
So Andrew, tell us a little bit about the location and the rooms that you have here.
Yeah, sure. We opened up about a month and a half ago here in Arlington. As you all know, this is our second location. We were open there almost 4 years now, but we've only been open here a few months. Right now we have 3 games running. One of them, the one you just did, the Enchanted Castle, is half of a story. The other half is our newest room, the Elfin Forest. It's kind of an attacker and defender thing. Today you were the attackers. Hopefully soon you'll be the defenders.
Typical humans.
Yes, those humans.
Dirty humans.
But we'll also have we do have the Cowboy Saloon as well, the Saddlewood Saloon, because that's a real place name. That one is good as well. We will have 3 more coming. We have the Sleepover Slaughterhouse, which is kind of a cabin in the woods sort of thing. That will be our scary one and should be a lot of fun.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes. We'll also have Death by Chocolate, which is kind of a evil chocolate factory kind of thing. If Willy Wonka was creepy.
So is when you reward people with chocolate at the end, is only one piece poison?
Yes, 1 piece is poisoned.
Because why not?
Because why not?
One's a chocolate laxative.
Well, that's a better idea.
Same
Or worse. But we'll also be having a cartoon style room, which should be something different because we try to keep our rooms unique here.
Oh, you need a big mallet in that one.
A mallet and an anvil that comes down.
Yeah.
How many Acme properties are you going to have?
Oh, a bunch. That's the only manufacturer.
Of course. So a little bit, if you guys remember from the last time we were with Andrew, that was in Fairfax, as I said, and this place, as we've kind of alluded to, has a lot more fantasy and less realistic stuff. The last room we did at your other location was Save the White House version 2. I don't think anyone wants to really save the White House right now, but
yes, we're trying to
get away from
the White House.
Yeah, we're trying to get into actual escape rooms where you're kind of getting away from current events and just random stuff you can go travel somewhere and do. So
this is better than a fantasy room to escape current events and the real world.
This was definitely cool, and as Andrew said, we did the human side of this room. It's built on their side as a versus room. It's not a competitive room versus room. It's more. You play the story from one side and you play from the other. So next time we're here, we'll be doing the other one probably, if not multiple things. But the set design, we peeked at all 3. Obviously, we played through ones who were in there for a while, and they look fantastic. I'm trying to think of which room they remind me most of in style of set design, just in build quality and such from your other place. And I can't really think of one because I just can't remember the names right now. But yeah.
So normally with our interviews, we go through how do you come up with the inspiration and things like that. You've heard that Andrew's been designing rooms for years.
Ask him that about these.
No, sure, we can do that too. But then we're also going to talk a little bit more about just escape rooms in general. But tell us how you came up with the rooms here.
So as I've said before and probably said in the other interview, and I guess said a couple of minutes ago, we're trying to do things that other escape rooms aren't doing. All of us have played a lot of escape rooms, so we try to make them unique and just make them different than the other ones. As far as the castle and the forest, we've seen very little fantasy done. You know, a handful of castles, but other than that, nothing too nothing too fantasy. So we
Lord
tried
of
to
the Rings-ish.
Yes.
The last one we did was in Busch Gardens.
Mhm.
It took me this long to remember that.
But with the rooms here, we really stressed making it immersive and making sure the puzzles made sense with the room. You know, that it's not a bunch of combination locks and printed papers with riddles from riddles.com or wherever. But if it's something that would make sense in a castle, shields and swords, or a strategy map, or I guess dragon eggs, or any number of fantasy things that are all in this one castle.
The scroll was a nice touch. I won't give the delivery system away. The scroll was a nice touch.
If you remember our other room, we seem to have a Bird of Vendetta or something going on from Bon Voyage.
Oh, right, yeah. Totally forgot about that one. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
So this is a newer room. So we talked with Andrew before about like weirdest things that have happened in escape rooms before, but
Well, has
so
anything worse happened since?
Nothing too over the top has happened. The standard drunk and high people come in and being drunk and high.
cause havoc.
That's Fairfax.
And now Arlington.
Yeah.
But
Sorry, continue.
No, so the other thing, so as you went to open this location, what advice would you give to maybe some escape room owners who are trying to get up and get started? Like, what should they think about?
Know your market. As far as knowing what else is on the market so that you're not repeating themes or doing anything too redundant.
Zombies, jailbreak.
Zombie jailbreak would be pretty cool if you merged them.
Maybe try to get in so that you can escape the zombies.
That would make for a good 2-level room.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop talking now.
Right, anything else you want to?
Well,
Go
so
ahead.
how did you guys end up here? Because we're like in the heart of the little shopping center in Clarendon. If you're familiar with the little oval area, we're upstairs next to where Barnes and Noble is. So how did you guys come across this place? And was it something you were kind of seeking out for a high traffic area and get more visibility? Or was it something you kind of said, when something there opens up, we're gonna go grab it?
We were looking for a lot of spots in the area. We've always liked the Arlington and DC area. I mean, we started as Room Escape DC and ended up in Fairfax.
Yeah.
So really, we could be using that name here, and it would finally make sense. But it's a good area. It's a good high traffic area. Kind of a different people are here than are in Fairfax. But I like this small area, and it's right in the heart of Arlington. So it's a good spot.
Cool.
Some good metro traffic.
Yeah.
Yes, right next. It's a lot easier to get here if you don't have a car than it was in Fairfax,
Yeah.
since we're right by the metro station.
All right. Anything else you'd like to tell us about the location of your rooms?
Just that I guess the next one after the 3 we have will be coming out early September, I believe. So you can keep an eye out for that.
Which one was that again?
The Sleepover Slaughterhouse will be the next one.
Nice.
But we're trying to do different things here. As you said, there are no traditional locks here, and a lot of fairly non-traditional puzzles, I would say. So trying to keep it different and.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot in that room that I don't even think I've seen a variation on in the 120 some rooms that we've done. Like a couple things, yeah, but like there's some brand new puzzles that I don't think we've ever had any
Agreed.
variation on. So some really unique designs, so you should definitely come and check it out.
And like 5 times more subtlety than some of their other rooms, so pay attention.
The only other thing I'll say is that in addition to that, we hired new prop and design people as well. So as one of you said, rooms look pretty good too.
Yeah.
So built
Yeah.
everything in-house, wrote everything in-house. So if you
Painted
want,
everything in the house.
yeah, pretty much it was all us. Didn't buy our designs, didn't buy our props. So
And you can tell, we, as Jason said, we got to peek in the other rooms, and just like the decor, like makes me want to come back and just do the rooms like really, really soon. So, but you should come check it out. And do you have any promotions running that you want to talk about?
not presently, but
Okay.
we should have some more going up soon. So just keep an eye out on our site.
Follow them on social media.
And let us know, we'll post it for you as well.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks for having us, Andrew.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much.
See you.